Hey, new update on redoing my apartment to get everything set up. Oh my God, I'm blocking. Uh, so I have Hashim's portrait here that I'm working on. We erased Kobe out of it, and we're gonna keep working on that. We're behind. Then we got Angel Hernandez. We're doing his Aztec calendar. Then we got Dakota, who we're working on his, and I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna block this out for that. Um, so yeah, let's get started. I use thumbtacks, or I mean, you can pretty much whatever you got, nails, push pins, whatever, to get it up there, or just put it on the floor. I was gonna do it on the floor, but then you watch me crawl around on my hands and my knees, and you only see the top of my head while I talk into the ground. So, yeah, it's up on the wall. So I have my trusty T-square. I don't know if I got this at the Art Institute of Dallas, but it feels like I did. It felt like I've had it for a long time, or maybe I bought it. I've had a lot of T-squares. Get one. The better ones have screws in both of these, so it doesn't move on you. So yeah, invaluable in getting straight lines. You won't regret it, I promise you. I think I'm just gonna do an inch. Of each one so that I leave enough room for framing. I decided to use a green pencil so that I could not have hard black outlines on my artwork. Wowza. And that line straight. Go down your work. Double check your lines. Put dotted lines if you have to. So that way, you know you do your measurements. You know that old measure twice, cut once. It applies here as well. Oh, see? The canvas is off. That is frustrating. but I'm sure we'll be okay, because I have a trick for that. Okay. Left to right, top to bottom, so you get it all done. Don't forget, don't forget. It's just like how you read. Unless you're tattooing. And then you do it backwards. Or catty corner. Just makes it all cattywampus. Which reminds me of when I was in theater and we had to do, and we took dance. Or, well, I didn't take dance, but I did my first musical production, which was Carrie the Musical. So much love to that cast and to Brookhaven Community College. It's now a thing called DCCD, like they made it an amalgamation, but man, we had a lot of fun times, man. We were on little what's a good reference? View Askew or Broadway or what is Seth Rogen and them guys? Judd Apatow Universe or whatever. Yeah, like there was just like a good run where when I was there, I guess, or I guess maybe they always had, like it was always in and out, but man, we just had a lot of good folks that were there, and man, we put on some good shows. Anyway, Carrie the Musical. Yeah, somehow I was in that show. And then, yeah, funny story about that show. I was training with Jimmy Steiner and a Batman stunt team at Six Flags, learning high falls for stunts. So we're out on this, we're taking falls from like 4 feet, 8 feet, 16 feet, or no, 16 feet and 18 feet. And man, I was doing good the whole class. I mean, I was doing well. I was doing very well for myself. I was taking the falls. I was dispersing my weight because, you know, you're supposed to attack the bag and splay out. And we were doing headers. We were doing suicides and headers. And so you call it out and you walk off. And suicides, you walk off and it looks like you just fall. And then, you know, headers, you go off front and you, and then you flip over, and that one was a fun one because you actually get to see, and then you turn at the last minute, you kind of try to not roll through it because you want to hit flat, but you know, you can wait till the last second and you kind of get to see it coming. We're doing I'm doing like the last falls of the day from the 18-foot, and I'm like, yes, finally up here. And man, I'm doing a suicide and I stepped off, and there's there's pictures, and it looks like I am just curled. I am falling all kinds of wrong. I'm like, oh yeah. In hindsight, when I looked at those pictures, I was like, oh yeah, I'm surprised I lived through that. I was like, I compressed all of my spine and my neck. I couldn't turn my head to the left for like 2 weeks. Like I turned like RoboCop, and I was like, hello, citizen. But yeah, and then I went on to audition in the dance musical for Carrie, which brings up, now that I remember, because that's why I went on that tangent. It's not a tangent anymore, and it's now circled back around. When I was dancing in Carrie, that's when I learned that dancers all start on their right foot. And me, being from the military, I had learned to do everything on the left, which made it very, very difficult. It was very hilarious to watch me stumble through and try to figure that out. Well, while I wrap up this video, I guess I'll give a shout out to Doris Ayer, the theater director from Brookhaven Community College. Man, she helped me so much through through that time, and man, she was a great director and theater director and just mentor. Eric Bradley, talented actor. Charles Grissom, you know, he super smart, super intelligent about acting. George, oh my God, I can't remember George's last name now. Super technical, wanted to help me learn how to do fireworks. Man, I wish I would have got to do that. I was always busy in another show. Man, there's so many other people. I guess I'll tell you more stories about those folks whenever we get a chance. All right, take it easy. We've had enough content for today. Later.